Oh, that was a big hacking stretch. Oh gosh. You know, I'm very comfy. It's time for you to be comfy too. No, no, you don't get to decide. I am the captain now. Modefoka. Okay, it is time for you to relax. So we're going to relax. We're gonna have a chill time. We're not gonna think about anything at all. We're not gonna think about anything. Not at all. We're not gonna think about that we can feel every part of our clothes on our body and none of that other fucking shit. No, no, no. You see, you and I, we are going to relax right here on this very, very large, very comfy motherfucking bed. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. We gonna have a splendiferous time. Just chilling. You know, got this big ass company here. We got snackos. I mean, we got the Netflix. We got the video games. We got all that fucking shit. Oh, and it is so fucking nice under this comforter now that it's actually fucking cold again. Hopefully, hopefully it gets even colder for more of the snuggle time. Yeah. It's so fucking nice right now. I cannot tell you how long I've been waiting for this cold weather. But it has returned. Ya regresó, qué rico. Oh, qué rico. I was at a point where I was like, ya no puedo más. A todo me duele. But now the heat is gone and the cold is here, and how beautiful it is. So just nice. I can actually wear more than one layer of clothing without having to worry about passing the fuck out from 100+ degree heat. I fucking love the winter. I fucking love this bread. Fuck. And if I wanted to, I could, well, I need to buy another suit because since I started working out, I outgrew my first proper suit, so I need to get another one. But I could actually wear a 3-piece suit and not be drenched in sweat. I can just enjoy looking snazzy. Fuck yeah. Now, this next one I'm gonna make sure to get it like really, really fucking thin material. You know, is as built for the heat as possible. Because I like looking fly. You know, I am pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah. But, well, I mean, I guess that's only half truth. I'm mostly Mexican and white. And then the two most predominant ethnicities below that, directly below that, are Italian and Native American, I believe. Yeah. I think three different tribes. Yeah. Yeah. And then, I mean, of course, then you have like, the 10% that, the 5%, the 0.0175% that. But I mean, that doesn't really fucking show up, So I just go with the first four, especially, the first two, because that's mom and dad. And then, besides them, just one more generation back. Because those are the ones that affect you the most, the way that you look and, the way that you grow and your hair and stuff like that. But it was Cherokee, Seminole, and something that Wela said was Nomili, which I have no fucking idea what that is. I mean, for all I know, that could just be uh, one of the other two I stated, but just in Spanish. I have no fucking clue. But apparently, um, native on both sides. So that's nice. I like that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that would explain my very black hair, the Italian, the Mexican, and the three different tribes of native. It's a pretty strong black hair gene. Yeah, man. My grandfather, he looked so Italian. Yeah. Grandpa looked very Italian. One of the favorite pictures I have of him, um, you know, just jet black hair, and he just looks so Italian. And he had the tan skin and everything, you know, like he just came over from there. I never saw him like that before, I mean, obviously, when I was a kid, he was already my grandpa, so I hadn't seen him like that, because it was a older picture of him. Yeah, I miss that man. The shame I didn't have an opportunity to really get to know him, like as a man, as adult to adult, to really understand who he was and the sacrifices that he made for the family and all that stuff. But I am glad that I got to spend time with him. The bit that I did. I'm very happy about that. Hmm. I don't know if he liked the cold or not. I don't actually know if Wella does, even, to be honest. Maybe she does. I mean, she doesn't have to deal with wasps anymore either, and she's always outside, so maybe. But she said her bones don't really feel temperature change all that much. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? She was 94. She was 94 as of October. Fuck, what was it? I think the 25th? Yeah, October 25th, 94. Golly. Man, she's seen some shit. I mean, she was alive during the fucking 30s, okay? Like, 14 years before, like, the major start. I think it was, wait, 1944, right? Fuck, when was World War One? I know 45 was. Anyway, yeah. She was alive a good decade before that shit. And, she saw the newspapers from all of that, from the World Wars, and, she was out picking a lot of stuff, actually. She was picking peppers. She was picking cotton. She was picking, I think, various vegetables and fruits as well. So she was in the farmer fields, picking like all different kinds of shit for a good while. Just trying to support her family, and everything, and to help out and stuff like that. But well, man, she's she's been through some shit. Like that's the early days of cars, by the way, just to like put it into perspective, the 1930s. That's like when when cars basically were really starting to take off. They were becoming more and more mainstream, more normal. Okay, like that was the adolescence of vehicles, essentially. At least some of the early decades for certain. And it's just like, dude, what the fuck? It went from what's that called? Where it's like did it did it did it did it did it. What's that? It's not fucking. It's not wiretap. It's fuck. I can't remember the name of it. Telegram. I don't know. Anyway, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, and like early phones and stuff like that, right? It was all landline, all the fucking time. Just straight up fucking landline everywhere. And then going from that in like a mobile phone being a thing of fantasy to going into the 80s where they started it with the brick phones. And then to have all of these crazy smartphones that are just pocket computers. Like, that's a lot of fucking history that she saw go down, man. Like, there was a big flood in Magnolia around here. And they were in a two-story house before they moved to where we're all at now. And the water got so high, it was reaching the second story, where she was at, I think with me as a baby. I mean, she also had to deal with another flood after she had my mom, I believe it was. Yeah, she already had like a few kids by then. And she had to deal with that. And I think that there was a time where, as a kid, she either drowned and was brought back, or she was drowning and then she was rescued. So like, she has not had a good time with water. Basically, just just not straight up having a bad fucking time. Um, but yeah, and she went through all that. She lived through the fucking Great Depression and all of the shit that, resulted from the World Wars, all of that stuff. And I don't remember if she had one or two heart attacks or not, and she had a stroke. And she hasn't been able to use half of her body since. All of that shit through the floods and all of that. And apparently there was one time where she was working with somebody, or working for somebody cleaning houses, and the wife confided in her that she was worried about the husband might get rid of her, so to speak. Um, and yeah, and then she all of a sudden got sick and then died kind of quickly. And Wela was like, yeah, I'm just gonna nope the fuck right out of here. Because, like, they were rich, right? They were rich, and you know what happens, typically, in that scenario. If the person's rich and they're well-liked, well, the cops kind of tend to be like, oh, no, that's my buddy, so I'm gonna cover for him. Or not investigate at all because he funds us or something like that. So, especially being that, uh, I think, yeah, no, she was already a citizen. Yeah, she was in California. I think she was born in California, so, she didn't have to worry about that. But way back then, if the help tries to fucking, well, help an innocent person out with something crazy and scandalous like that, and it's a rich fucking family and a rich dude, and he was mad because she wouldn't, like, give him a son or whatever. I'd have to ask her again, but either she had trouble getting pregnant or she was only giving birth to girls. And he got like really fucking pissed off about that. Because, I mean, of course, of course. I think that happened, I think that happened in her late 20s. So, 50s. Yeah, because she was born in 30, so. Yeah. Yeah, no, she had to be in her 20s, either early 20s or late 20s. Either 50s or 60s. So yeah. And back then, of course, not only was she a woman, but she was a Mexican woman and the help in a rich family. Like, I mean, like, he very could have easily made her fucking disappear if he had any idea that she had any clue of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So she was like, I got kids, so I'm a bounce. Good luck with that. I mean, shit. Which fuck, I mean, like, what else are you gonna do in that situation? I mean, you already got like three kids you gotta fucking take care of, and like money is really tight, and you're a single mom. I mean, or actually, no, I think she actually had all, let's see, six. Yeah, I think she actually had all six, and then her husband bounced. So then she was, yeah, that's right, yeah, and then she was left to take care of like the six of them by herself. So she was like, yeah, nah, fam. What the fuck am I going to do? So she made the smartest decision. Um, yeah, it's wild, man. It's fucking wild. And just thinking about all the things that she hasn't mentioned yet that she's seen, like I want to know, not obviously, not just about the murder mystery stuff, but like, I mean, if there's more, absolutely. But the other things, like of potential people that she's met, like I actually have a relative where picking shit in the fields was still like a regular fucking job. Nowadays, I mean, it is still a job, but most of the time you get harvesters and combines and stuff like that to do it. You don't hardly see it at all now because it's all, done by a vehicle or completely automated in certain places, and you don't really see that. So, like, fucking damn, man. Like, she has seen the world fucking change, and it's been a lot of change. 94 years, almost a fucking century. That is wild to me. That is still wild to me. That is fucking crazy, dude. What was it? Hold on, let me see whenever like planes were starting to become a thing. Like the first airplane. We're gonna use that as another reference because let's see. When was the first plane made? Obviously by the Wright brothers, I remember that. 1903. 1903. That was the very, very first plane. So only 27 years after that, she was born. What? The first fucking plane, December 17th, 1903. And she was born 27 years after the first fucking airplane, dude. Like, it's fucking a long time. Like, damn, let's see. The first car made. When was the first car made? Oh, 1886. Okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot longer. But still. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, I didn't get all dyslexic. Wait, hold on. Is that just the, that's Mercedes-Benz. When was the first car made, period? Uh, Benz's V. Oh, okay, patented 1886. Okay. But yeah. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck, man? That's so insane to me. Like, she was born before women had the right to vote. She was born, like, when segregation was still fucking super, like, commonplace, you know? She was born in a time where church and state were absolutely not fucking separate at all, and it was blatant and out and all that stuff. Like, she was, fuck, dude. She was, she was alive during, like, before MLK was. She was around for the JFK presidency, for, like, all the other presidents, well, not all of them, obviously, but a good chunk before then and after. Fucking, she was around when that happened. She was around during Pearl Harbor. Like, what the fuck? She, we think we're living through a bunch of historical events. And she absolutely fucking did. And hers are in books. Oh, I mean, ours are going to be as well, but, like, dude, what the fuck? From fucking from the alcohol ban that they tried to do in the 50s or whatever, or the 40s or 50s, whatever that was, people were moonshining and that became a really big thing, to motherfucking virtual reality and augmented reality. From all the way back then to now, where we're figuring out that the smallest of the small of subatomic particles really might just be nothing more than intersecting vertices of energy, just lines of energy wrapped into a shape, just energy itself. Like, Going from that, going from, picking food in a farm, right, 27 years after the very first fucking airplane was made and patented, okay, to the Large Hadron Collider, to putting a brand new fucking thing in space to be able to see that the universe might actually be twice as old as what we thought, okay? Like, fucking gene splicing, cloning, like all of this crazy shit, like regrowing your own fucking limbs, being able to fucking have whole eyeball transplants. And before, like, a fucking paper cut could take you out. Like, that is, that will always amaze me that she's seen all of that fucking progress. She was alive before women were still not even considered a whole individual, a person. And now, all the way to this, where everybody has the right to freedom and to vote and to do everything. That's fucking insane. Where segregation was at one of its fucking highest, to now where you have a whole plethora of all kinds of people everywhere. To go from, AC being a rich people's thing to it being commonplace, and you can buy it for as many as you want. AC being a luxury, and now it's a must-have. What the fuck, dude? She was around during fucking Al Capone, dude. Like, she was around during. Well, actually, was she? I keep wanting to place it in the 50s, but let me just double check. I'm pretty sure. When was Al Capone? Well, I guess we'll go from born. Yeah, let's go to born. You having a little bit of trouble there, buddy? Okay, it seems to be having a little bit of trouble. I think I need to, oh, never mind. Okay, so he was born in 1899, right? So 1900, he would be one. Yeah, so she was definitely alive. She was definitely alive then. She was born in 1930. He was born in 1899. He died at the age of 48, which would mean that it was, let's see, 1 year old would be 1990, and then 30 when Wela was born, that'd be 31. And then just another 10 more years, she'd be 10, of course. That'd be 41. Yeah, she was a fucking kid. She was a fucking kid, entering her teenage years, like being a teenager, when he died. Dude! He died on January 25th, 1947, Palm Island, Miami Beach, Florida. 1947. Fucking hell, dude. She was 17 at that time. What the fuck, dude? To be a teenager in the time of Al Capone. Man, yeah, like that will forever be a wonder to me. That always will be. Always will. Never lose your sense of wonder. Ever, for any reason. Don't ever change yourself. Don't ever lose your change of wonder. If anybody tries to do that, fucking turn them into an owl, okay? Those of you who know me that I actually have time to talk to a little bit know what I'm talking about. Just, be like, peace, bitch. Like, yeah, don't let anybody ever change. That is fucking insane. And I looked that up for the first time just now, okay? And I'm blown away. I'm fucking blown away by that. She was 17 when Al Capone died. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say there'd been a lot of fucking progress since then. And it, like, if you really think about it, comparative to the rest of human history, that from the 1900s to now, there has been stupid amounts of progress technologically. I, oh man. Oh, I could go on about it forever, but I've already been going on about it for 25 minutes, so hopefully you're either asleep or calm. I'll catch you guys in the next one.